Call to order, determined as a quorum present. We have Commissioner Wardlaw, Commissioner Nettleton, Commissioner Flores, and myself. We have a quorum. Commissioner Vasquez is on his way to San Antonio. Reciting the pledge, Martin, Commissioner Wardlaw, would you lead us please in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
It's okay. It really is.
It was terrible.
It's okay. Okay. And we've got music. I'll turn this down just a little bit, so I don't want to start dancing. Item number 4, approving or amending minutes from the previous meeting. Move.
There are none.
Oh, there are none? Okay. All right. Citizens' comments? Going once, going twice. It's like really fun. Nobody wants to come in. There are none. Item 6, approving subdivision plats.
I have something on item 14.
So number 6, we'll just wait till item 14. Okay. Approving certificates of compliance. None. Approving monthly reports from elected officials.
Move.
Have a motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second Commissioner Flores. All those in favor?
Aye.
4-0 vote. Approving bills.
Motion to approve.
Second. Motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second Commissioner Flores. Was there, as you wanted to talk? Did you have something to?
Yes, I'd like to. Is now a good time?
Yeah, let me just go ahead and go through this and we'll go back. All right. Were you coming in? Okay, let's go. Approving the bills, motion Commissioner Nettleton, second Commissioner Flores. All those in favor?
Aye.
4-0 vote. Were you on the rotary, right?
Yes.
Okay, we'll get to it. We'll just jump to it real quick. We're going to go to item 28. And we'll go down to item B first. November 6th and November 7th, 2020, the Rotary Club, the rodeo. When we had talked about doing the rodeo for Diego, we'd given it a month, not to have a month before, for the simple reason that they could not set up. This one is actually 2 weeks after, and Diego stuff, he said that they would be completely out in the 2 weeks.
Okay.
We need a motion?
I'm fine with it, with the understanding that y'all need to understand this may change due to all the circumstances that are going on. And it's possible that, I think the city just passed a deal last night on the gatherings.
Yeah, I don't know if they went to the 100, but that's something that we're gonna do sometime.
I thought they did 10.
No, I didn't pay attention. I don't watch them, I get real mad.
I was pretty sure they did 10.
So I don't, I get angry, I'm sorry.
Y'all just need to understand that it may change, you know. It is possible that something will change and you won't be able to.
I know that the comments that we had last night, you know, we spoke and everything else and visited with, we're probably gonna write another one today. Probably something to mirror what San Antonio's doing. It seems like they're the ones that's stepping out, the governor's not leaving them alone. So we'll just follow them and that way we don't get spanked.
Yep. Okay. All right, motion to approve.
Second. Have a motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second Commissioner Flores. All those in favor?
Aye.
4-0 vote. We good?
Thank you very much.
Mhm. If you want, let's go ahead and finish 28, and I want to come back to it. Item A, February 26th and 27th, 2021, 1 Woodridge Monster Truck Wars. Motion to approve.
Second.
Have a motion, Commissioner Flores, second Commissioner Nettleton. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those against? There's a 4-0 vote.
What? Are you not paying attention?
He said-
Okay.
4-0 vote? Yeah. Item C, July 25th, 2020, Martin Seca, the Livingstone Worship Center Community Revival, and this one's in July of this year.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a problem with the order the city passed.
Yeah.
But does the city ordinance conflict with the with the governor's order?
No, because the governor's order doesn't, it's like San Antonio did the 100, there wasn't anything in the governor's order that prohibited, I think, anybody from doing mass gathering. I don't know. I mean,
What we can do is, if we approve it, like,
all right, I'll make a motion to approve pending,
if it doesn't conflict with
if
all.
it doesn't conflict with any of the orders of the city or the county or the governor.
Have a motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second.
Second.
Commissioner Flores, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, 4-0 vote. We're gonna go back to
11.
10? Huh?
No, 10, that's right.
10. Auditor's report.
Move.
Morning, Judge, Commissioners.
Good morning, sir.
On our expense report, we need to start the check for 7,500. There's some confusion between the contract and the invoice. We're gonna straighten it out, but for right now, we need to start it.
That's the check that we cut.
For what? For,
It was a check that we were gonna cut for the air show, to support the air show, but then they canceled it, and then they were gonna reimburse us. One is gonna reimburse us half, the other one was gonna reimburse us the other half or something, and then they were gonna reimburse it all, so we'll just won't cut the check and let them figure it out. Maybe we can just, versus cutting the check and then trying to get money back, let's just do the wash, but we'll figure it out.
does this report include item 26?
What's 26?
It does not.
It does not, okay. Second.
Okay. Do we have a motion?
I made a motion.
Make the motion.
Commissioner Nettleton made a motion, second Commissioner Flores, all those in favor?
All right.
Aye.
4-0 vote. Budget adjustment, item A, tax assessor office, add $392.40 to computer maintenance for annual software updates from Harris, government, and authorized payment of Harris government, invoice for the amount of $392.40.
Did we not budget money for that, or originally?
We're just off for action. I mean, that's.
Motion to approve.
Second.
So, we can, take that, travel and training over 2,000, postage over 4,000, office over 2,000.
Okay.
No, it's fine, I
Board's
just,
choice. Which one?
travel and training.
Okay.
Second accept. Motion, did we get that, Jeannie?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have a motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second Commissioner Flores, all those in favor?
All right.
4-0 vote. Item B, 83rd District Court, $1,700 from travel and training to office supplies.
Motion
Is
to
there
approve.
a reason we're doing this? Simply because I know we're not traveling, but does that mean we're arbitrarily gonna start moving all of our money into office supplies and buying stuff that we
I think they've got, they're having to do more, send out more paperwork and stuff than they usually would, where they couldn't,
Okay.
it's just different.
Second.
It is.
Have a motion, Commissioner Flores, second Commissioner Nettleton, all those in favor?
Aye.
4-0 vote. Treasury report, this ain't the good one, no action taken. 13, request for permission to create a Facebook page to be able to advertise the Veterans Department's news, upcoming events, and services only.
Move.
Second.
A motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second Commissioner Flores, all those in favor?
All right.
4-0 vote. Item 14, revision of replat, 105 Verde Street.
Good morning, Judge.
Morning.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
This revision of replat is proposed by Dirksen Engineering from Verde. It's located in 105 Birch Street, Culvert Park, number 2, lot 3 and 4, in block 25. The owner of the two lots is Raul Aguilar Murillo, and both lots have water and sewer available from the city of the Rio. The owner built his house occupying on the two lots, and now he's requesting a replat. proposing to move the lot line between lot 3 and 4, approximate distance of 25 feet to the east. As per local government code, chapter 236, chapter B, section 232.041 B1. This is not an approval, this is just a determination by the court if the proposed revision plat is or isn't causing any public harm.
Does this, comply with, square footage that the city
Yes, sir.
recommends?
Yeah. They're creating a lot that is 71, by 200, so it's really big. And the process of doing this is, I have to bring it to court one time to get that determination if it's causing or not any harm. And then I have to post it on the county website for 30 days. I have to send I have to send written notice to all the neighbors that are within 200 feet. And then I have to bring it back to Commissioner's Court.
And he's paying for that cost, right?
I have one, we need to establish a fee on this, because we don't have any fee for replat.
The
So
fee,
in specific, for this specific revision,
the fee in the statute is that we can charge our
yes, sir,
actual cost.
yeah. Mhm.
So whatever we can't charge more than our actual cost.
Mhm.
So our normal platting fee plus whatever, certified return receipt.
For normal letting fee is 500, and this is a replat, we don't have fee for replat, but we can,
But you're gonna
propose
charge-
one of these one, yeah.
You're gonna charge for the certified mail to all?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So, we can adopt a fee for this one, and then we can start thinking about adopting fees for the future replats.
I think in the city it's.
The city is 100,
On the replat?
yes, without public hearing.
Yeah, but it's the fee, is if it's the 100, then all the other costs are added on.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, just to compare, Maverick County is doing 150 for the base fee, plus the notices.
You do the 100?
No, I'm fine with it. I'll make a motion to approve, or, we're not approving the plat.
No,
We're approving that it has no public impact.
yes, sir.
And that we set a fee of $100 plus any additional costs associated.
Have a motion? Second. Middleton, second, Commissioner Flores, all those in favor?
All right.
4-0 vote.
Thank you.
COVID, we'll come back to it a little bit later on, if y'all don't mind. We've actually got a phone call here in about 2 or 3 minutes. Item 16, approving engineering contract from Dunaway Associates LP for Alcoa Field improvements and granting authorization to county judge to sign.
Motion to approve and have the judge sign. This is gonna be a cost at, $65,000 for the engineering?
It's coming out of the grant. I don't remember what the actual.
That's what it is.
It's about 65.
65. Yeah. Okay, have a motion, Commissioner Flores. Have a second.
I second it.
Have a second, Commissioner Nettleton. All those in favor?
All right.
4-0 vote. Approving a request, item 17, approving a request for an issuance of Pico fuel card for Precinct 1 light equipment operator David Medina.
Motion.
A motion to approve, Commissioner Wardlaw.
Second.
Second, Commissioner Nettleton. All those in favor?
All right.
4-0 vote. Item 18, approving a request for issuance of a county credit card, Pico fuel card, and cell phone for Precinct 2 Foreman Sonny Paz.
Move.
A motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second, Commissioner
Second.
Flores. All those in favor?
All right.
4-0 vote. Item 19, approving a capital purchase of a portable hydrostatic pressure tester in the amount of $1,329.99 for county. Fire department payment will come out of fire reserve funds budget line item.
Move. Second.
A motion, Commissioner Flores, second, Commissioner Nettleton. All those in favor?
All right.
4-0 vote. Juanita, was he gonna call in?
Yes,
Okay.
he was gonna call in at 9:50.
Okay, so we just wait for
If
him?
he didn't call by 9:20, he was having problems, he could call.
Okay, so we'll just wait for him?
Yes.
Okay, item 20, approving the procurement of technology products and equipment for animal control department with budget line item for payment to be determined by Commissioners Court. Had we set money, didn't we set money like for construction, like $30,000 for construction?
You did, there's about 13.5 left.
13,000?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm joining the conference.
sir, we'll be right with you, okay? Can you hear me?
No problem.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So there's $13,000 left in that account?
Correct.
So could we, because it is part of it, right?
What are we buying?
Sir?
What are we buying?
All the computers, software, printers, everything, they're gonna
Motion
use
to
in the
approve.
office. Second. Have a motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second Commissioner Flores. All those in favor? 4-0 vote. We're gonna go down to, maybe. Okay, we're gonna go to item 30, approving, proposed tax health and employment benefit pool renewal pack for 2020-2021 plan. Sir, you're on.
Okay, thank you, Judge Owens, Commissioners, good morning, everybody.
Morning.
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 All right, real quick, let's go through this, renewal. I'm not sure what you're seeing in front of you, but I'm looking at the, renewal letter that was, addressed to Judge Owens. Okay, so just want to kind of go over a few things really quick. What we mentioned in our letter is that the pool renewal for this plan 2021, came in below the national average again, as far as the trend. Okay, so, this year, we were projecting the national trend, combined trend with medical and prescription was going to be trending about 6.4%. Okay, the pool needed increase, or the pool average for the whole entire pool, came out to 0%. Okay, so the whole pool as a whole performed very well this year. Okay, so with that said, when we do our not just our actuaries, when we do our allocations, when we determine your renewal, we look at your group size, how big the county is, as far as number of lives. We look at your claims experience. We look at your age and your geographic area. Okay, and that's what we use to analyze what your renewal is going to be. So this health renewal for this plan year, for 2021, the health plan, it's going to be a flat renewal. So the rates are not going up this
Except-
year on the medical plan.
Okay, except the dental. The dental's the only thing going up, right?
The only one that's going up is dental. That was about a 26% increase on the employee-only premium. Okay, so that with approximately 270 employees, that's about $70 more per month that the county will pay for the dental. Okay, which comes out to about a little bit under $850 a year for a total. That's approximate what the county will spend for the dental on the employee only.
So bottom line is, it stayed the same except for dental. We're keeping all the benefits that we've had before, our copay or whatever on our bills, everything's the same, right? Pretty much?
Everything stays the same. The life products that you have with us, everything stays the same. The life rate stayed flat as well too. So the only thing going up is the dental, which is about a 26% increase on the dental rate.
That's great.
Well
Motion
done.
to approve.
You got it?
Second.
You did a great job. They're approved it. Have a motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second Commissioner Flores. All those in favor?
All right.
4-0 vote. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you. I hope I can get out there soon to visit with y'all. We're still kind of holding down the fourth attack with COVID and everything. So,
Oh, yeah.
as soon as I'm able to get out, I'll come visit everybody. Okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. Y'all take care.
I thought I hung him up. We ain't got nobody else calling, right?
Not so much peanuts.
He was still talking. I'm glad he wasn't talking about it. We'll go through a couple more and then we'll go to the COVID. Item 21, approving the renewal of Pitney Bowes postage meter lease for the county district clerk and authorize county judge to sign. The lease term is 36 months at a cost of $92.81 per month to be paid out of district.
Move.
Okay.
Second.
Have a motion, Commissioner Flores, second, Commissioner Nettleton, all those in favor?
Aye.
4-0 vote. Item 22, approving the renewal of Pitney Bowes postage meter lease for the county sheriff's office and authorize the county judge to sign. The lease term is 60 months at a cost of $136.33 per month to be paid out of sheriff's operating supplies budget line item.
Move.
Second.
Have a motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second, Commissioner Flores, all those in favor? Aye. 4-0 vote. Item 23, approving the purchase of county cell phone and Wi-Fi hotspot for county COVID-19 case investigator Amanda Alaco.
Second.
Have a motion, Commissioner Flores, second, Commissioner Nettleton, all those in favor?
Aye.
4-0 vote. Item 24, approving the purchase of county cell phone and Wi-Fi hotspot for county COVID-19 contact tracer Martin Soto.
So move.
Second. A motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second, Commissioner Flores, all those in favor?
Aye.
4-0 vote, approving the purchase of attachments for a skid steer in the amount of $19,840 to be paid from parks and building and maintenance capital outlay budget line item.
What are you buying?
Good. Those are actually attachments to this, it's the right.
What attachment?
A trencher, an auger, a grabber with rock, forks on it.
Like a rock bucket?
Rock bucket, yeah.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Thank you.
I have a motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second, Commissioner Flores, all those in favor?
Aye.
Item 26, we're gonna go ahead and table
Motion.
that one. Motion table.
Yep.
Second. A motion to table, Commissioner Nettleton, second, Commissioner Flores, and I did visit with Commissioner Vasquez right before this, and he had asked if it would be tabled also. All those in favor?
Aye.
4-0 vote. Item 27, approving the transfer in the amount of $5,000 from equipment maintenance account to precinct 1 account as a credit for the precinct 1 water truck.
Second.
A motion, Commissioner Wardlaw, second, Commissioner Nettleton, all those in favor?
Aye.
4-0 vote. Item 29, approval of an update lease agreement between Verde County and Board of Youth Soccer League, for June 24th to the 31st.
Motion to approve pending compliance with
All
any orders.
A motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second, Commissioner Flores, all those in favor?
Aye.
4-0 vote. Item 30, we already did. Item 31, HR monthly report, June 11th, 2020 through June 24th, 2020.
Are they all in compliance?
Yes, sir.
Motion to approve.
A motion, Commissioner Nettleton, have a second by.
Second.
There you go. By Commissioner Wardlaw. All those in favor?
Aye.
4-0 vote. It's a rough truck. Item 32, authorizing non-entering 24-hour terminal agency agreement between Verde Sheriff's Office and Laughlin Air Force Base. Sir.
Good morning, Court. This is a renewal of an agreement that's in place. It expires, it has to be renewed, or would like to get it renewed. It's allowing, local military police or their investigators to utilize our, CCSE, NCSE terminal.
Move. Motion. Second.
Second. Okay.
Neither one.
Okay, both of them made a motion, both of them second. Motion, Commissioner Flores, second, Commissioner Nettleton, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 4-0 vote. Item 33, accepting donation of $500 from Kelly Wayne Walker Jr. for Seven Oaks Ranch. Motion, Commissioner Flores,
Second.
second, Commissioner Nettleton, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, 4-0 vote. Folks, we're gonna go in executive session real quick. Executive session items that may result in action in open session thereafter. Closed session consultation pursuant to Texas Government Code 551.071 parentheses 2, attorney-client privilege. B, 551.072, deliberation regarding real property. C, 551.071 parentheses 1 parentheses A, contemplated litigation. We're gonna take a little break. I'm supposed to make signs so they can stop the YouTube stuff. He's gonna give me a thumbs up. I'm supposed to, so I'm waiting for the thumbs up. He gave me the thumbs up. We are good. Commissioners Court is back in session. We had skipped item 15, discussion matters relating to COVID. We had hired 2 tracers, and the conversation that we've been having before was, vehicles. To get us some vehicles and credit cards, so if we could
I'll make a motion, Judge, to lease, 2 vehicles for the,
Contact
the
tracers.
contact tracers and to issue, can I do the credit card?
Yes, sir.
And to issue them credit cards. Can we do the other one too, Dr. Junior?
Yes.
And to set a salary for, Dr. Gutierrez, of 45,000.
How much?
45?
45. Second. We have a motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second Commissioner Flores. All those in favor?
Aye.
Is a 4-0 vote. Also, we're going to be asking the city, if they will help us with funds for the contract tracers. Our funds that we received were about $700,000 from the state. There's only a percentage that we can, there's certain percentages we can use for different categories, and we're fixing to start running out of money soon. So we have a meeting with the city at 9 o'clock. We're gonna be asking the city, since they received the $1.9 million, if they can help fund, the contract tracers and, help fund the contract tracers and the money that we're spending on PPE for these individuals that have COVID. And then we will try to come up with a plan with them. Like I said, they did receive the bigger amount of the money, the most money, which was 1.9. So the different percentages naturally are gonna be bigger. But we will be asking the city to help, basically with their part in all this that we're doing. So that'll happen on Friday, and then we'll get back with you right after the meeting on Friday and sort of post something and get with the commissioners to see how that went. The county has done a really, really good job. If you go back and look, when this thing first started, we actually sent our employees home right away before the governor said it was okay to do it. We brought in disinfectant, we brought in hand sanitizer. Y'all have distributed a massive amount of food. We hired a health authority, we hired contract tracers. We've been out, we weren't waiting for the state to either send a STAR or STRIC or whatever the heck they call these programs. We were actually going out and purchasing our PPE. So I want to commend the court, the commissioners on all the actions that they took with the declarations and just everything else. It seemed like we were it doesn't seem like it, we were the first ones to start writing this shit and trying to get it moving forward. I cussed, I'm sorry. I'm trying to, yeah, my bad. But, again, on Friday, we will ask the city to contribute some funds to be able to move this forward. That way the burden isn't just on the county. We do have, again, we received less than half of what they received, but we've been, taking up all the slack. And I'm probably gonna get heat for that one, but it's the truth. We were at 103, and a little while ago, Roland, I think you sent a text, we picked up 4 more. So right now we're at 107.
Yes, sir.
And the 107 are confirmed Val Verde County residents.
Our local health authority, Dr. Gutierrez, is currently making calls right now. He just texted me, so we'll get a firm, affirmative, or confirmed 107, but he's fairly certain that they are.
Okay. And, we've had a lot of concerns about our numbers not balancing. If you'll look on our website, our numbers balance. Whether you go up and down the column, sideways or whatever, our numbers balance. We have not put out active cases or recovered cases, because in reality, I really don't know that number right now. So I'm not gonna put it out unless I know it, and that's the truth. I will tell you that in visiting yesterday with Dr. Gutierrez and visiting with Dr. Lane, we have the beds, or we have 63 beds, I think is what our chart says right now, available. The issue that we're going to have is that one of the medicines that they're testing, we don't get it. Our hospital has not received an allotment of it. So we do have a steroid that the hospital does have in place. And my understanding, visiting yesterday, I might be wrong, might have heard it wrong, but the steroid is given to them at the point that they get to where they're having issues breathing, and it helps them with that. The medicine that we're not able to get is a medicine that they give before it gets bad, and it helps stop the COVID or the virus from spreading. So that's really the one that we're looking for. I will tell you that visiting with the commissioners and everybody, I think, all of y'all were on the phone yesterday with your contacts. And we did have Senator Flores call me back, or his chief of staff call me back, that we would have an answer sometime this morning to see if we were gonna be allotted, that medicine. And I'm not even gonna try to say it, because I messed it up last night. But, again, we will be asking the city to help, fund some of what we've been doing on Friday. And, if they don't worry about it, folks. We're gonna go ahead and take care of it as a county. But it would be nice if they would go ahead and sort of chip in some of their money versus, not. But either way, do y'all have anything else, commissioners' comments?
How many ventilators do we have at the hospital?
The answer to that question is I don't know. The 4? I think they have one for every ICU room, 5?
How
They
hard
have,
is it to get more?
I will tell you that in visiting with the hospital and visiting with 3 of the doctors that we usually call, they're trying, just like they're trying on this medicine. And I said last night that, you know, this medicine that we don't have, stuff that we don't have at this point, it isn't because they've not been trying.
No, I think the hospital's done a great job. It's just,
we go that far.
now that we can't utilize them in the hospitals, we've got to, you know, start looking for the things that we need to be able to take care of our citizens. And people really need to start paying attention and doing what they have to do with social distancing and masks and all those kind of things. Whether you take it serious or not, it's about protecting your community and the people around you. We have entire families infected because somebody brought it home. So be careful.
Commissioners? Anybody else? No? One of the other deals that we had, I guess there's a misconception, and I think we have another Dumas out there, that, I didn't say it, but, that we did away with the order and we didn't keep it as a county judge or the court, we didn't keep it. You know, we tried to do the mask order. We did it at the beginning. It helped. And you can see by the numbers when you have about almost a 30-day difference between the 13th and the 14th number. You know, and we sort of tried to follow suit. You know, when we send a letter to the governor, and it pretty much just gets shredded. So when you have the mayor and the county judge from Bexar County, and then they got together with I think 11 other different cities and said, this is what we're going to do. They carry a bigger stick. So as soon as the mayor, or as soon as the governor spoke and said that he was allowing for the counties and the cities to enforce certain issues, we wrote the declaration the next day. It didn't take days. It was a matter of our county attorney was working on it that night, and the next day we signed it. So, you know, we're working with all the authority that we have and what's been granted to us. We are going to mirror pretty much whatever San Antonio's doing, and it ain't that we're just trying to follow, but this way, in case we do get sued or the governor tries to come down on us, we sort of have a big brother that we've been sort of following. And I hate saying it like that, but that's, you know, it's the truth. Again, I mean, we signed the declaration the next day, just as soon as the governor gave us an opportunity to do so, on the mask. And, for people that don't believe that it works or whatever, you look at the days and you can look at, as we started to open things up, and you look at the governor's orders and wait 2 to 3 weeks right after certain things went into place and certain things opened. And that's where we're getting our spikes. I mean, and it's that simple. You know, we've had days of 16, we've had days of 14, we've had days of 2 since the 18th, but we only had one day of 2. Most of them have been in the 14 and 8 and 16 range. Again, I mean, you know what, and I'm going to go ahead and brag a lot on this court, because you look at what we've done. We were writing declarations. We were, you know, we've set aside money. I mean, Matt, the day, you know, our auditor, when we wanted to bring in the disinfectant, we were throwing around $200,000 and $300,000 and $500,000 numbers just to make sure that we had enough funds to move through all this, you know. And then it was one of those deals, where do we get the money? Well, you get it from here. Okay, well, let's go do it. Bring it to the court. I mean, and y'all jumped out. We jumped out in front of this, and you know, I just want to commend everybody You know, I mean, you know, I could go around the room here, pretty much everybody sitting in this room has had something to do with this, whether it's been hailstorms, COVID, or whatever. I'm impressed, and I wanna thank y'all, all of y'all, thank y'all.
Can you talk about the current masking requirement for businesses? Because the plan, I think, is due today or tomorrow.
Okay, we've had businesses already turning in their plans, and they've been calling as to what are they supposed to follow. Bottom line is, it's the simplest way is to go to governor's website, go to phase 3, and then when you go to that, you're gonna see, whether you're a real, retailer or a restaurant, wedding venues, and just classify all venues as, whether you're gonna have a quinceañera or a wedding as a venue. And you go there and click on it, it tells you what protocol you're supposed to have to follow. You know, we've had calls on restaurants, and, you know, bottom line is, the individual who goes to walk in the door, he should be wearing a face covering. It's real hard to be 6 foot apart. You go to sit down, the tables that are in use, I'm not saying remove tables, but the tables that you're gonna use must be a minimum of 6 foot apart. Sit down at the table. Once you get comfortable, take off your mask, eat, drink your food. Everybody in the restaurant, the wait staff and everybody else should be wearing a face covering at all times. They can't be taking them off, putting them on, taking them off, putting them off every time you get close to a 6 foot table. Hand sanitizer and signage, like I've told them, there's signs that you can get off the website that you need to post at your front door, post before you go into your restrooms, and you have to have enough hand sanitizer for individuals there. There's on restaurants, there's your utensils, your menus, all that's laid out, how you're supposed to do that. You know, and these websites have been there, you know, we should have already been following them. It's nothing new, but your venues, I think one of the discussions that we've been having is, you know, maybe limiting them to 100. You know, I think that's what the court had sort of, what I'm gathering, and just to follow what San Antonio did. Your outside venues and your other venues, you're at a different percentage, you know, you're 50%, you're inside, but at the end of the day, I will tell you that it's all about social distancing. The mask and everything, you gotta have your social distancing. Your tables, they've had some weddings and some quinceañeras over the last couple of weekends out here on a venue out on the highway. You know, your tables have to be 6 foot apart. And I'm not saying center to center of table, I'm saying edge of wherever somebody sits to the edge of wherever the next person's gonna sit. They have to be 6 foot apart. You have one bottle of hand sanitizer at the beginning of the door. Ain't gonna do it, people. You gotta have more hand sanitizer. It says enough hand sanitizer for everybody. So it sort of leaves the door open, but use some common sense. You know, a 12-ounce bottle at the door don't work. You know, we were asked about dancing. There's not a whole lot we can do about the dancing, you know, I mean, but if you've separated your tables and that's all the people you can sit, then you're okay. You know, one of the deals that I had said yesterday, maybe we need to tie these little swimming pool noodles to everybody 3 foot long, and if they touch, you're too close. But, you know, use some common sense. And for those of y'all that think, you know, again, I've had people that this is a hoax and everything, that we've created, evidently I didn't do a real good job of doing it if it is a hoax, because some of y'all still don't believe. But I will say that it's serious, and when we go through the numbers and we look at the chart, you have a lot of families now that are infected because they got it from someone. You know, now it's one turned into 7 or one's turned into 10. You know, it's difficult. And we have people, you know, ages, I think the youngest is right around a year old and the oldest is right around 80. You know, that's, you know, it's pretty damn sad, folks. I mean, you know, and I feel bad for the families. You know, and a lot of them, you know, I'm going to say a lot of them because not all of them, but a lot of them did not bring this on themselves. You know, you have some that they knew that they were traveling, they went to bars, they went out, they went that, they brought it back, and now their whole damn family's infected. You know, their family had nothing to do with it, but that one individual should have known better. Didn't take care, and I think all the commissioners have said during conversations, Commissioner Nettleton just said, you sort of need to take care, you know, you need to take care of your family. You know, and doing that means that you know, you need to put your mask on, just take precautions. I went on too long.
Just one more thing regarding
I'm going to go on longer.
Yeah, it applies to everybody that provides a service or a good. And so that also applies to lots of offices, like attorneys. I got some calls today. It does apply to law offices, and there are guidelines for offices on that website.
Yeah. And I think we've had 3 so far attorneys that have turned in packages. One of the other things that is not COVID related, just to give y'all an update, is on Frontera. real quick, and it's just gonna be an update, that way we'll know what we're doing, and I think you're gonna need to sign some paperwork.
We submitted the final set of plans to TxDOT back in February. When they received it, right after that, Corona hit. They went through a lockdown for the month of March, April. Then they got zapped in their system, so the system was down in April and May. And so finally they've come back to us with a update, and they have approved the final set of plans with a few minor changes that we've got to do. They've given us a matrix. Dan Baum, our engineer, has already prepared the responses, and we're ready to shoot that back. It's going to require the signature of the judge and the county commissioner, and then they're going to allow us to begin the advertising in the month of July, 3 consecutive Sundays in the local papers as well as San Antonio. And then our intended bid opening date will be July 27th. We've also got to do a literal as to how we're going to have that bid opening in view of the coronavirus protocol that we're under. So we'll be preparing that. We're also finalizing a letter for the judge's signature detail and all that as well. But I just want to let the court know that this thing hasn't died. It's just taken a long life of its own, but we're about to come to the point now that we will get to where we need to be to make the final decision whether it's a go or not go. As it stands right now, unless those numbers change, the estimate's about a little over $5 million project, with TxDOT providing us about $3.6 million. So that's where we're going to be, más o menos, more or less. So it's going to require a signature right now for the judge, for the county commissioner.
Commissioner?
No, I'd just like to thank the judge and Tom for all their help on concerning this project. They've gone out of the way to really help and make it become a reality, to the point of we're going out for bids again for the second time. Thank you, Tom and Judge. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Do you have anything else, commissioners? Sort of long-winded a little bit. Do you have anything else?
Just a reminder, we have the COVID testing Sunday at the Civic Center. Just a quick reminder to the board, to the public, we have a free COVID testing that's going to be performed by the state on Sunday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's going to be walk-in only. Before they've done, the first one we had was drive-through, and the second one we did was drive-through walk-up. So we've kind of changed things up a little bit where it's going to be walk-in. We've done 3. This will be our 4th one, and it'll be 9 to 5. There's no pre-registration, no symptoms required. Anybody that wants to test can test. So we encourage you to do so on Sunday.
No symptoms required. Just show up. Okay. Anybody else? We're all good? Can I adjourn? Yes? Yes. Folks, we're adjourned. Y'all have a good day. Have a great week.